Once the capital of the Republic of South Africa, Potchefstroom was founded in 1838 by the Voortrekkers. An agricultural community, the town was established along the banks of the Mooi River. Although there were other Voortrekker settlements in the area, Potchefstroom was the only one that developed into a city. The reason the city is called Potchefstroom is a contested issue. Some believe that it's named after the Voortrekker leader and town founder Andries Potgieter's father. Others believe that it has to do with the word potskerf, meaning a shard of broken pot, which resembled the cracks that appeared in the soil of the Mooi River Valley during the drought. The illustrious history of the city is well preserved. At the President Pretorius Museum, every effort has been made to keep the original fixtures of the house in place.
Well, the house that we're currently in the President Pretorius Museum was the first presidency of the Transvaal. Transvaal presidents all used their private residences for that purpose. And Potchefstroom was the capital of the Transvaal, not Pretoria. Common misconception. Pretoria was only the seat of government. So Potchefstroom was the capital of the Zuid-Afrikaanse Republiek the Transvaal up until it ceased to exist in 1902. Now, the presidency itself was built in 1857. It's one of the oldest structures around Potchefstroom.
The house has Cape Dutch architecture, and although a great deal of Pretorius's own furniture was destroyed during the Anglo-Boer War, every attempt has been made to restore the house to its original condition. The kitchen, fitted with an indoor oven, was a privilege afforded to very few households in the area. There are a number of other well-maintained buildings here which showcase the historic significance of the city.
The other house museum that we've got is the Goods Fleischhack House. Now, the Goods family, they were traders in Potchefstroom. That house was built in 1857. Now, Martinus Goods was also the Landros of Potchefstroom during the First Anglo-Boer War. The First Anglo-Boer War, of course, started in Potchefstroom on the 16th of December 1880. We have got the site of the Battle of Potchefstroom and the site of the fort where the British forces was besieged for about more than a year. We've got a lovely example on the battle site. It was added later, it was built later, the Posteragraaf en Landros Kantoor, a jewel of Transvaal Republican architecture. It was designed by Zitse Wirda.
Another beautiful building is this church, which was the first English-speaking church in the area.
This building is a national monument, which we're very proud of. But most of all, it is a church where people worship, and it's open to everybody to come and view the beautiful church and to visit it. And if you ever come along the N12 through Potchefstroom, try and stop at the church. You can spend some time and have a look what a beautiful church, historical church this is in Potchefstroom.
One of the must-see attractions in the city is the Northwest University Botanical Gardens. Initially planted to service the botany department at the university, it was turned into a botanical garden in 1971.
Basically, the Botanical Garden, we are situated here in Potchefstroom. It's about 3 hectares. It's a garden, as we say, it's a botanical garden. We basically have plants around here. We have indigenous plants that are just from around the Potchefstroom area. We also have a few exotic plants as well. Not only that, we have what we call a tropical greenhouse. It's plants that grow in the tropical region. Not only that, we also have a gallery where we have gallery exhibitions as well. And yeah, we allow the public to come in, to just come and have fun, enjoy the environment. Not only that, to come and have picnics as well.
The garden serves not only the university, but also as a place to educate the local community on environmental matters. If you plan on staying in the city, the Willows Gardens Hotel comes recommended.
We're a very nice, tranquil little 4-star hotel on the golf course where people can play golf if they prefer that. And we're opposite the mall where people can go shopping. There's a lot of restaurants where people can enjoy all the food that Potch have to offer. We've 41 rooms in the hotel. We've also got 2 other properties, the Algra Hotel and the Algra River Lodge, just a little bit outside of town, like 25 kilometers, where we can take guests on game drives if they prefer that. Like I say, Potch is a little vibey student town, so there's a lot for people to do if they pass through Potch and stay at the Willows Garden Hotel.
Local businesswoman Hope Sokoza runs a great bed and breakfast in the area.
Lotlaments, we can offer different types of accommodation. It has also family rooms, and we also we offer mostly to our clients are our students from the varsity. We also have groups from the SAPS, from the government mostly, and we also have different places where you can chill. We have a braai facility. And also we also take our people to the township where they can have some braai as well there. They can have to go to the pubs where they can relax and so forth. Also, you can visit our sports grounds in Potchefstroom, because Potchefstroom is quite good when it comes to sports. So we can visit all those places. The museums, the Free Elephant Dome is also the place where we can also go to.
Potchefstroom is mainly an academic city. It's home to Northwest University, which has its main campus here. One of the main drawcards to the university is this High Performance Institute.
The High Performance Institute of Sport is mainly a facility and a coordinating function of our own university sport primarily, and then also we have many international and national, even professional sports teams and individuals who use our facilities. So we coordinate it in a sense that it's a one-stop shop. So we have right through from the sports medical side of things, the facility side, accommodation, food, etc., for hopefully the perfect training camp for sports teams and individuals.
The facility attracts athletes from around the globe. The high quality and tranquil environment make it an attractive location, not forgetting great value for money.
Our outside clients include athletes from the whole of Europe, mostly France, Germany, Belgium, Poland, Czech Republic, numerous. There's about 40 European countries who use our facilities, as well as then countries outside the European Union. We've even had athletes from Korea this year, from Australia, from Mexico, etc., even Argentina. So we work with a wide range of different countries as well as different sporting codes, and it's been going for quite a few years, and I think the reasons they do come mainly is because of the good weather, the altitude in Potchefstroom, also the fact that it's a low-key, low stress town, so it's a very good place for training, and it's still relatively cheap compared to the dollar and euro. So there's a lot of reasons. From Europe also there's no time change or very little time change, so all of those factors make it one of the top training camps in the world.
Another notable sporting attraction in Potchefstroom is the Senwes Park cricket.
Senwes Park is part of the Potch community, and I think it's a very safe environment. The facilities that we have are some of the best in the world, and each year there's a lot of counties and a lot of overseas teams that come to train here, specifically for their off seasons, because of the lovely outdoor weather that we have, and also because of the wonderful facilities.
The stadium brings in a lot of international sporting visitors. who use both the stadium facilities and the university's High Performance Institute.
The capacity that we have for this stadium is around about 9,000 people. The nice thing about this whole facility is we've got the Northwest University Sports Village next door. So the guys will come here, they'll drop their baggage off at the hotel, walk 50 meters, and then they're at the cricket nets. And then when they finish training or they're here for a game, they'll just walk another 50 meters and they're on the field. So I think it's basically a one-stop shop where you can get some of the best facilities in terms of training, in terms of high-performance gym areas, and also fields and nets. So that's a reason why cricket teams will come here.
The park has hosted a number of international sporting events and proudly hosted the 2010 World Cup winners.
Yeah, CNBC Park has hosted World Cup qualifying tournaments. We hosted the New Zealand ODI last season. So basically every year we'll have an international match. Some of the teams that's been here, the Australia cricket team, they actually won the World Cup when they were based here in 2003. And then also the Spanish soccer team were based at this stadium and also next door in the Sports Village when they won the World Cup in 2011, 2010. So I think in terms of that, we're probably the only stadium in the world that's hosted two different World Cup winning teams in two different sports.
An impressive feat for any town. Potchefstroom's sporting facilities has made this a sports tourism hub. But if you're not a sporting visitor, the city still has some fascinating history to share. So why not take the N12 to this treasure route city?